What's up, everybody? Have I for coming on into this video? I am so awkward, but oh well, here we're gonna go. You can't see all of my tub, but I love my garden tub. If you're here, then you know this is called Loving a Cup. Go ahead, grab your cup, because we about to talk, baby. This came to me last night in a dream, and we're just gonna title it Love Thy Neighbor. And it's not all about the Bible and what God wants us to do, but it has something to do with it. So if you are not with it, I understand, move it on out. But we're gonna be real right now, because that's the only way I know how to be. So it came to my attention while I was asleep about loving thy neighbor, because as we grow up, we feel like we got it all together, you know, coming from childhood to teenager, you know, when you think you're grown, but you realize in your late 20s, your 30s, that you still learning who you are, and you were busy this whole time trying to make these relationships with different people, and boyfriend, girlfriend, or husband and wife, and then now you're trying to focus on yourself and be with somebody else. It is normal, and I'm gonna tell you right now, there's a lot of people that's sitting there and they thinking they cannot go through with things because they feel like they're so disheveled with what they are in their relationship, because they don't know who they are yet. And it's okay, because that's a part of life, that's a part of growing. But make sure you're with somebody that wants to grow with you and allow you to grow, and you should let them grow. So remember that. Now, the reason why we're going over this with thy neighbor came to my attention is because I have had to learn to be more humble in that area. I am a Scorpio, first of all, let me say that, baby. And let me tell you, it is very easy for me to say that I have a very small circle. Now, I know a lot of people say they have a very small circle, but when I say I have a very small circle, I can say that I'm social when I have to be, especially during work or whatever like that. I feel like I am very sweet to a lot of people, to strangers even, and that just always has been me. But as far as somebody in your circle, I could probably call, let's talk about friends. And that's a whole nother word that people don't even know the meaning of. But when I say circle, I mean family and friends. And baby, I can count them on one hand. Friends and family. And I mean that, because my friends are family, basically. So it is what it is. But love thy neighbor is a whole nother cup of tea. Let me take a sip of this coffee, baby, because I just woke up and I had to get this out. I don't know what's in your cup right now, but that's your business. Do what you gotta do to listen to what I'm about to say. What I mean by love thy neighbor, and me humbling myself over the recent couple of years, and I have to give a lot of that strength and a lot of that help came from my husband. I'm not going to lie, because I'm good at writing somebody off. I can still love you from afar, but I would write you off so quick, baby. I'm not a mean person. I really don't think that I am. But love thy neighbor is something that I have learned both going to church and listening to my husband and learning how it makes me feel. Because at the end of the day, when you love thy neighbor, and I mean strangers, someone that did you wrong, I mean wrong, and you still love them, it gives you a different gift that you didn't even think that you would feel. If you ever went to church before, or like you ever gave somebody a pair of shoes, like shoes off your feet because they needed it, and you get that feeling like, man, I did that, without posting it to social media.
You taking a shower?
That's a whole nother level. No, baby, you can come in. This is my son, y'all. Come on, Jay, say hey to the camera. This is Love in a Cup. Say hey.
Oh, what happened, homie?
They can't see you. Dip your head in. Junior, come here.
Nah.
Come, yeah, bro. Dip your head in. I'm gonna post his YouTube account too when we're done. But yeah, we're talking about love thy neighbor, and how you have to go over and beyond some time with people that you might not like or deal with or did you wrong, and how you have to still continue on. You should still love thy neighbor even when they went crazy. You should still love thy neighbor. And that doesn't even mean like, oh, I love you and all this kind of thing. It means for you to move on, to still grow, get your blessings, and make sure that you okay. And I mean, it will mentally and physically make you feel like you on a whole nother high level. If you ever sat there and meditated before, like truly meditated, and when you're done, just like exercising, when you're done, you feel like a whole new person. I'm telling you, when you love thy neighbor, it brings that peace to you. That's a whole nother gift that you give to yourself. It is not something that I feel like you have to post on social media to show that, oh, I did this for so-and-so. It's a whole nother level, baby. And I'm telling you, loving thy neighbor will humble you so good. You ain't got to worry about anything else. You ain't got to worry about what the next person is doing to you or what they thinking and none of that, because none of that matters when you have already elevated. That's part of your growth. And when you do stuff like that, that growth, you don't have to worry about how you and your spouse is. All those things come together. All those relationships you were worried about, it comes together. Even with your children, it comes together. Like, some things I have learned, you just have to let it go. Let go and let God is another thing. Let go and let God. Love thy neighbor. When I tell you, baby, I'm on a whole new level and I don't care. Y'all don't understand. Y'all be over here with these. Let's go right here, because I'm gonna go there. I wasn't gonna go there. It was just about love thy neighbor. Let me tell you. You can have a relationship with your mother and your father and they not be the same. You can have a relationship with your mother and your father respectfully, and it be two different relationships. No matter what they think your relationship is with them, you know. And you can still respect them and have them respect you. But you better be respectful. That's still loving thy neighbor. Y'all didn't even know that. That's still loving thy neighbor. And it humbles you so good. And I'm telling you, the gift that you would give yourself for just being you and loving someone else, no matter what the circumstances is something beyond control. Because what you're doing is, you're showing them who you are. You're giving respect, but telling them they will respect you. You are also building up this different confidence. Not when you walk around like, oh, I think I am and I got this, I got that. Money and all that stuff, that's not everything. Being humbled by loving thy neighbor is a whole nother level, baby. It have you walking around with such confidence. It might hurt. It might make you feel like you ain't got nothing and that people just take from you. But you got to get past that. That's part of that growth that I was talking about. Love thy neighbor, y'all. Grab your cups, because it's going to be a whole nother conversation. You go ahead and put in the comments what y'all want to talk about, because sometimes it just come to me, baby, and we just got to talk about it. We're going to be honest, and I'm going to tell you right now, love thy neighbor, because everybody ain't your friend, but that's not what this is about. It's part of your growth, your journey, your big-headed kids. Peace.